Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, I'm a mama of two with one on the way. I hope you guys want to join in our family and watch our family grow. We're so excited to have you guys. So if you're new, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like this video as it supports our channel. So let's get started. Today's video is going to be about my 26 to 28 week update. I also have a follower who asked me to answer a question in the video, and it's about funny, embarrassing things that happen during pregnancy. So I'm going to do that at the end of the video. So if you want to listen to what's happened to me that's been embarrassing, then stick around and you'll find out. Week 26. I had already said in my previous video that my back was hurting, and it's just gotten way worse like as the weeks have progressed. And week 26, I had a really hard week. I had to go to the chiropractor a couple times and just in a lot of pain. Other than that, like symptoms, my breasts would seem to get more tender on some days. They would feel like more puffy and tender, and just you couldn't touch them. And then other days they would be back to normal and just fine. So I'm not sure if they're getting ready for the big show day. I don't know, but it was quite uncomfortable. And that's pretty much it for week 26. The back pain got really bad and just the breast changes. But in the middle of week 27, I had my 28 week ultrasound scheduled. So I'm 28 weeks on Fridays, or my date changes to a new week on Fridays, and my appointments have been on Wednesdays. So it's right before then, but I had my 20-week ultrasound and appointment with my doctor. And if you notice me looking down, it's just to read my notes. The baby is measuring small, so they're concerned about her weight. So they're gonna be seeing me in 3 more weeks. I'll be 31 weeks at my next appointment, and they're going to do another ultrasound to check the baby's weight. But right now she's in the 15th percentile, and they said if she stays there then everything's going to be fine, but if she dips down then there's concern and they'll probably have to deliver early. So that's scary to me. My daughter was really small. She was 6 pounds 7 ounces. My son was 8 pounds 13 ounces. And even though she was small, they never said anything like that to me in an ultrasound before, that they were concerned about her weight. And so I'm nervous. I'll be 29 weeks. I'll be 29 weeks tomorrow. So I have 2 more weeks I have to wait until I have my next ultrasound. So I'm nervous. My next ultrasound is scheduled for the 31st of July. So soon, but it seems so far away, especially when your babies could be at risk. So it's a little nerve-wracking. She's feet first right now. Her head is to my right, her butt's in the middle, and then her legs go down. So they said that she has plenty of time to turn. Let's hope she will. I don't want to have a C-section on my 3rd baby, but as long as she's here and healthy, then I'm okay. You know, I prefer to have a normal delivery versus a C-section if I could choose, but I know having a baby is everything but in your control, if that makes any sense. But yeah, hopefully everything's good with her weight and she turns. Start of the week 28, my heartburn was getting kind of out of control. I woke up one night, my heartburn came up and like came to the back of my throat, and like food, I threw up basically, and I swallowed it because it woke me up, which is absolutely disgusting, but it happened. And now I have to stop eating past like 6 o'clock if I eat, or stop eating before 6 o'clock, because if I do and I lay down, food just starts to come back up, so I have to sit up right away. And it's not me trying to throw up, it's just there's absolutely no more space anymore. And yeah, it's quite uncomfortable. Even like my stomach, like right here, is just really tender. So my doctor put me on Nexium. So I just started that today, and I'm really hoping that helps. It says it takes about 4 days to really take effect. So I'm praying that it helps, because I take Pepcid Complete and Tums throughout the day. And with both of my other 2 pregnancies, I got kidney stones in the 7th month. And it was because they said it was from taking the Tums because of the calcium. So you can have, there's multiple different kinds of kidney stones, heartburn, but mine are calcium deposits and Tums are calcium. So I'm trying to stay away from Tums as much as possible, because kidney stones aren't fun at all, but kidney stones when you're pregnant is like a joke. It's awful. So I'm hoping to avoid that. And I just hit my 7th month at 28 weeks. So far I'm good. So let's keep it that way. Oh, Braxton Hicks. So they're getting stronger, not in a sense where they're more painful, but they're just tighter and a lot more stronger. And they're not necessarily more frequently, they're just stronger. And I was at work and I almost peed my pants, and I had to stop because I got a Braxton Hicks contraction. And there's just so much pressure and tightness. And if I have to, and I was getting up to go pee, and I had to stop because I literally thought I was going to pee my pants every step of the way. So I had to stop and wait for it to calm down and stop, because there's just, like I said, there's so much pressure, and it like builds from the top and it just pushes down. And I already have to wear like a thin panty liner because I will be incontinent sometimes. It's not like me peeing, it's if I go pee and I'll stand up, I'll still like keep toilet paper there or whatever for a second or two in case anything else comes out, because I can't feel it. And then I keep a panty liner on because I was getting tired of having to change my underwear multiple times, because there would be like a little spot like that from just a little tiny drop of pee coming out. And it's gross and it's embarrassing, but it's part of pregnancy, and it's one of my least favorite parts, that's for sure. I didn't have this with Dylan or Jamila. This was my 3rd, and physically wise, it's easier on me. My 3rd is easier, but it's also harder just because I'm older. But I had more things happen with my previous pregnancies that makes this one easier, if that makes any sense. With the baby's weight being low, my 2nd trimester is when my cravings really ramped up. I was doing fine my 1st trimester, and the beginning of my 2nd trimester I was eating fine, I was working out, and then the cravings started to take over, and then the back pain was making it really hard to work out. Plus with COVID, I mean, I was working out from home from before, but I feel like I've made more excuses to not work out than to work out. But a lot of the times it's like I either prioritize working out and being done for the day because my back hurts, or cleaning the house. And I always choose cleaning the house even though I need to work out. So I gained more weight than I wanted to, but that's all right. But concerns with the baby being small, I've stopped eating more of the sweets, and I switched to healthier alternatives. I got a tropical pregnancy brain is another one that's really bad now. Tropical trail mix. And it's got like papaya, pineapple, bananas, nuts. So I have a serving of that instead of something else. And don't get me wrong, I still have wheats and everything. Like this morning, we haven't had donuts for months, so I stopped and got donuts on my way home from my chiropractor's appointment, but then my lunch will be a smoothie, and I put kale, bananas, I put a banana, and I don't know how you say it, it's like the yogurt, it's F-A-G-E, it's like fajia or faj. I don't know how to say it, but how to pronounce it. But I get their 2% yogurt, their plain Greek yogurt, and I have a serving of that, so I get protein in there. And then I got as many fresh fruits in there, so a banana, I have blueberries in there, and then usually a nectarine, and then kale. So that's what I've been trying to have for breakfast, but since I had a donut for breakfast, I made 2 whole eggs and 2 egg whites to go along with my donut, so I get some kind of protein. And then, like I said, for my lunch I'll have a smoothie. I have been having kale and like pastas, so as much kale as I can, and then I also bought sweet potatoes. So I'm trying to get as much nutrients to the baby as possible, and also still satisfy my cravings. And my cravings have been since I started drinking smoothies, I crave them every day. So I've been having smoothies. I crave Mexican food is another one I've craved this entire pregnancy. It's either been like Chipotle or tacos from home. I've had Taco Bell maybe, I think, 3 times since I've been pregnant. And it's just Mexican food. I love it. Spicy foods, and it gives me such bad heartburn, but it's so good. And the other one I crave is the Magnum double chocolate with ganache, and it comes in like it comes in a pint, I think it is. And oh my god, it's just like, it melts in your mouth. It's so good. You have to let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then you squeeze the container because it has ganache melted all around the inside of the container, and then the ice cream is inside that, and then there's a thick layer of ganache on top, so it's like chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. Sorry. But those things are what I've been craving, and I think that's really it. But I wanted to still tell you guys some of the embarrassing things that I've had happen. Let me go back to my phone. I write everything down on my phone, so if I keep looking down, I'm sorry. I went to bed at like midnight last night, and I'm just exhausted. I know better to go to bed early. I know that I need to get my sleep because I'm useless. I feel like my body is hung over the next day from not getting enough sleep. My body is just like fatigued, and I'm done. So, but I just wanted to spend some time with my husband. What are some funny, embarrassing things that's happened during your pregnancy? So, number 1, I have 3. And at the beginning of my pregnancy, my gas was so bad that my husband would have to leave the room for a few minutes, or I would wake him up or myself up if we moved in the middle of the night, and like the blanket would move, and it would wake us up, and either one of us would gag. And it was so bad. I was so nervous about going to work because of my gas. Like, I don't want to crop dust nobody. This is so gross. Oh. And then my second one is, I'm only 30 and I have to wear a pad. And nobody knows, but like, now everybody knows. I put it out there, but whatever. But like, my husband knows and everything, but if you were to just meet me, you have no idea. But it's still embarrassing. I have to wear like a panty liner in my underwear because of incontinence, and I know it's from pregnancy, and I know it's a symptom from pregnancy, and it's nothing that you can do, but it's still embarrassing to me. So the third one is, my husband was giving me a massage. So my sciatic pain, I have severe sciatic pain, and it's down like my left side. And I was laying on my right side, and he was like pushing this way from here down, and then he'd push my glute like from the middle of my butt up and over to get my glute. And the pressure from him pushing, I had to fart. And it was silent and deadly, and I didn't say anything. So he continued to massage, and he was all, and he's gagging, and he's running out of the room. He was like, "You're such an asshole." Those are the only real, like, embarrassing things that's happened to me, and it's always with my husband. But even it's still embarrassing. And at least if you crop dust somebody, they're not gonna know it's you. Anyway, I will show you guys my bump shot.
Want your kisses in the morning light, wanna be next to you every night. No, I shouldn't love you, but I might, 'cause your lips, they taste like cherry wine. You're no good for me, we're so bitter.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I just can't